Well, the pitch is down, the seats installed, and now we're going to learn who will have naming rights for the Austin FC Stadium. They're about to make that announcement right now. Let's listen in.
Partner. And to make that announcement, I want to introduce the man whose vision and persistence has really made all of this possible. The majority owner, the founder, and the CEO of Austin FC. This is Anthony Precourt.
Great turnout. I love it. Good morning, everyone. It's a great day for a very impactful announcement today. We started this project with great ambition of building a world-class facility that would make Austinites proud and place our city squarely in the global soccer landscape. We broke ground in September 2019, and over the last 17 months, Austin FC's home has been under construction and during extraordinary circumstances. A huge thank you needs to go out to Austin Commercial and the entire construction community here in Austin. We can now say we're nearing 90% completion. And most heroically, we've stayed on schedule. Our stadium already has a comfortable and formidable vibe to it. And more importantly, it's as beautiful as we had ever imagined. And although it's moving closer to completion, the project would not be complete without our official stadium naming rights partner. And today is a special day. We announce that important partnership is now in place. We wanted a partner that meant a lot to Austin and was behind the Austin community, was locally based. Today represents a landmark occasion and a milestone moment for Austin FC's history and the Austin sports history. And today I'm excited to announce that this home is now and forever called KVUE Stadium. KVUE is Austin-based. It's a fintech software solutions firm that's deeply woven into which will now be deeply woven into Austin's sports and entertainment legacy. And we are proud to partner with a company that believes in Austin and believes in soccer. Further, both Austin FC and KVUE share compelling growth prospects that could make us both locally, nationally, and internationally successful. On behalf of my partners, my co-founder Eddie Margain, the Precourt family, our Two Oaks Ventures partners, my wife, Agatha, the Austin FC front office, the city of Austin. We got a lot of people to thank here. We all want to officially welcome KVUE to its own stadium, and we're looking forward to a very successful partnership together. I'm going to turn it over to Matt Flake, CEO of KVUE. Proud to be your partner.
Thank you. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate that for coming. I want to Thank you, Anthony, and thanks for everybody attending today. Number one, I want to make sure that Anthony and Agatha get a lot of credit for bringing this team to Austin, Texas. His commitment to bring a professional soccer team to Austin was met with a lot of challenges in a lot of different areas, but his persistence is the reason that we will have professional soccer here, and I want to make sure Agatha and Anthony get a lot of credit for that. Also, I want to thank Eddie Margain for the many lunches he and I have had together to talk about how much Austin FC is about community, and it's not just about soccer. It's about what we can do in this town. And Eddie, thank you very much for always showing the bigger picture to everybody. We would not have this stadium on time and a schedule without Andy Loughnane, who has been the president of Austin FC. Is just an incredibly passionate person that's going to make sure that this stadium and this team is differentiated. Also, Claudio and Josh, there's no way that we ever expected to get talented people like you 5 years ago, and to have you guys out here. We're going to support you no matter whatever happens. And the entire Austin FC organization, which has put this together, we have a debt of gratitude to them, and we thank them. So on behalf of the 2,000 employees, thousands of customers, financial institutions, and investors around the world, I'm humbled and proud to be the sponsor of this stadium. 17 years ago, we made a bet on Austin, and we made a bet on Central Texas that we would be able to build a company that helps financial institutions strengthen their communities by using technology as a way to keep their communities thriving and surviving. And during a pandemic, it's extremely powerful to think about that. And then 17 years later today, we're making a bet on the future of this stadium and this team and this community. I believe that in the future, the most important moments, feelings, emotions are going to occur out here for this city. I believe that you're going to see people celebrating victory. You're going to see people coming together in defeat maybe a couple times, but we'll support you through all of that. We're going to have emotions when we hear the band play our favorite song and the hair stands up on our back right there. When the comedians tell jokes on these stages and we laugh so hard that we cry. And when we have philanthropic events for children, health care, equality, diversity, all of those things will happen here. And these memories will be associated in some special way with Q2 Stadium. And the people that work at Q2 and the people that are partners with Q2 will be very proud of the purpose-driven company we are, and that all of this stuff happens right here in this stadium. I couldn't be more humbled and more proud to be the CEO of this company today and in the future, and I can't wait to see what happens here. So with that, how about we go cut some ribbon and open this stadium?
Thanks very much indeed, Matt. Thank you, Anthony. So now you know, the news is out. Welcome to Q2 Stadium. You're the first ever audience here at Q2 Stadium. And I'm now going to ask our ribbon cutting team to gather socially distanced to officially cut the ribbon on Q2 Stadium.
And then pass it to break.
Well, you've been watching the Austin FC Stadium naming rights celebration, and we now know that the stadium will be named after Q2, which is an Austin-based digital banking software firm that was created back in 2004. So the stadium for the Austin FC now has a name. Again, that's Q2. We're going to have much more on this announcement and more information about this company coming up for you tonight on KVUE News at 5 and 6.